And no offense to Kenny KO, but he's done stuff and he's a bigger than average guy. But his physique next to Mona goes back to that whole scenario. No, it is a broken mindset that these guys go, I want the out before I get the positive.
Yeah.
Give me 5 reasons why this will fail for me.
How's it helpful to talk about why somebody else is wealthy? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter. They're wealthy. If that's your goal and you're jealous of them being wealthy, then you just figure it out as well. It doesn't matter if it came from their parents or came from they had some angel investor in the beginning or whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. They figured out something that it sounds like you want to do because otherwise you wouldn't be jealous because you wouldn't care about it in the first place.
Right.
How does that change your life? Because that's what I always use that analogy about money. So he's rich. Okay. So what? You're not going to try because he's rich? Because that's what I hear when they say steroids. So I'm gassed out of my mind. Cool. Is that what you're going to say? And then that's why you're not going to do it?
It's so bad that even other people will say, even someone who's on shit, they'll say, yeah, but that guy's on tons of shit.
That's how it matters. And that's what I'm hearing lately. He's not on a lot, but he's on a little. I'm on a little, but I can be stronger than most people. I can look better than most people. I can do, and it's just a little stuff. Man, if I'm on shit, I had to been on shit from 11 years old till now, and a lot of shit. You've seen me lift. It's never changed. But skip that. Stay with the mindset of the money. They listened, and this is like the guy you just said. They listened to these guys that had $1 million for a day. Now going into that, they got a little sneak to get into it, and then they couldn't maintain the $1 million and they lost it all.
Right.
And so now they're out there griping. It's a metaphor, obviously.
Yeah.
But they're going to listen to him. Why? Because he had $1 million for a day. No. I want the guy that can make it, lose it, get it back, get it in different ways, come in different ways, and he's continuously a millionaire. I'll listen to that guy on stage all day. But if you had $1 million one day, when you're in your mid-20s and you should already have that, it's like, shut up. Seriously.
But also, I feel
you look that bad now and you did shit. And no offense to Kenny KO, but he's done stuff and he's a bigger than average guy. An average man is 5'9". He's a big, solid guy, but his physique next to Mona goes back to that whole scenario. No, Kenny's great. He takes it, but he's fun. But he also realizes that. He's like, yeah, I've done it. I don't got the greatest genetics. And I'm like, well,
that's your belief.
That's your belief.
Yeah. But
he's better than average. He's taller than 5'9". He's better than average.
6'4".
He's a tall guy.
He's tall.
He's tall as fuck.
Going back to the money thing, why do they listen to a guy that may have been rich for a day?
Pat Roger family, how's it going? We talk about sleep all the time on this podcast. That's why we partnered with 8 Sleep mattresses. Now, this mattress is the Tesla of sleep. It's the Tesla of beds. Its technology tracks your heart rate variability. It changes its own temperature based off the way you sleep so that you get better sleep every single night. It is quite literally insane. Check them out. Andrew, how do they get it?
Yes, and before I do that, I wanted to let you guys know that you can actually set the bed to wake you up silently. I know that sounds weird, but actually the bed starts vibrating around your head and it doesn't wake up the entire household the way my phone used to do back in the day. So now I just kind of have the bed wake me up silently and it's amazing. You guys got to head over to 8sleep.com/power project. That's EIGHT sleep.com/power project. When you guys go there, you'll see a banner across the top saying that you're going to receive $150 off automatically. So again, that's 8sleep.com/power project to receive $150 off your Pod Pro cover or your Pod Pro cover and mattress combo. Links to them down in the description as well as the podcast show notes. Let's get back to the podcast.
And never rich again.
Because he's keeping it real by admitting that he got to that $1 million using a shortcut. Whereas somebody who worked.
How does that help somebody?
Exactly. I don't know, but I'm just saying
Can you answer that? Why would that help somebody?
It's the crutch that Andrew
because
mentioned.
he's keeping it real. He's being honest.
That's being honest?
Yeah, but because the people that are clicking on these videos, they want to hear like, oh, this guy made it faster and he's being honest. The Nsimas, the Mike O'Hearns that did it their entire lives. Well, fuck, that took their entire lives and they're lying. I don't want to go that route.
Yeah.
I want the shortcut.
I'm glad you said that because that was another thing I heard now. And you being a dad, tomorrow's not promised to anybody. Is this true? Can you be 20 and maybe not here tomorrow? Sad news.
Absolutely.
Could you be 50 and not here tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Could you have a child and not be here tomorrow?
Yeah.
So that whole steroid thing is pretty idiotic. And the $1 million thing is, my point there is, watch the guy that makes the money can continue to make it and continue to make it over decades. Warren Buffett or somebody that's basic, that's so white bread, I guess they call it, right? Just boring. But he keeps doing it over and over again. So there's great ways to invest. There's great ways to build muscle and not build muscle, obviously. I guess my point here is, your age, when you start phoning that one in, I'm more lost on any discussion now. Somebody goes, you're a loser. You had your kid when you were 50. I had my kid. And I've had 3 incredible freaking years with them. And so that's another one that I hear, that the time or age, oh, what's good is it? Why? Because you just said, we've lifted our whole lives. What kind of life is that? I've had fun, and I feel truly alive when I'm fighting the demons and that aggression in the gym. I feel more alive than I did as a kid being artwork. It's like I truly feel it. So I'm living my best life not knowing what tomorrow is. And I said a statement, I do every workout like it's my last, because it could be. And I think Will Smith said the most beautiful thing is you don't know if you're going to see that person tomorrow.
I say that too all the time. I said, don't take anything for granted. And don't, just try to enjoy, live in the moment. I always say that because I know where I came from. And then I see people that they just go. They don't appreciate, they don't spend the time with where they should be spending time with their kids or family, whatever. And then they end up, 30 years later, and it's like, what happened? Like, my life just flew by and I've been working. I missed all this. So that's what we're trying to do. I know we had Titan old, but we're trying to, and it helped us with the shutdown with the COVID because we were in the house with him. It helped us so much to spend every day with this kid. So, and we got used to it. So now we just don't want to miss anything. We're there all the time.
The main thing for me is it's not about the workouts. It's about what goes through you mentally during the workout. It doesn't matter if you do stuff or don't do stuff. You can do whatever you freaking want. That's not going to change my life. But it's fun to do that moment for me. And regardless of what age you are, start appreciating this stuff, because when it comes back to it, you got to respect your one life. Like the guy that Chris is helping get in shape. He's living his best life now.
Peeps, we love bringing you all this fitness information, and we also want to help bring that information to more people. So if you could help us out, hit that red subscribe button and then hit the notification bell, and we'll continue to bring you the heat. And I won't whisper in your ear. Talk to you guys later.